Hi, I'm Chet Udell, and I'm going to very quickly demonstrate the eMotion plugin called 3D Pan. And this is what it looks like right here, eMotion 3D Pan. And basically it allows you to control up to 2 input sources in a 2 or 3-dimensional space using a number of different speaker configurations. And this is where you can choose quad, hexagon, octagon, 3D cube, 5-1. So just choose your speaker configuration, and then you can choose for each source a sound file, your input for microphone, or just a standard sawtooth wave. You can drag your sound files here, and you can play in loop. If you're doing a microphone, then all you really need to do is turn the audio on, and that will actually, you'll want to do that anyway. There's feedback, so I'm just going to do regular sawtooth wave, actually. Okay. I'll turn that off, actually. Alright. So this allows me to control that input in a 3-dimensional space, so let's go ahead and get into how to do that. So with this app open, you're also going to open up the digital data workstation, and I already have an accelerate already on the network. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn that on. And once you have your data track set, you can select the input pan Y or X. This is for input 1. This is for input 2. So I'm just going to select the pan X. I'm going to also choose accelerometer X. Let's go into the process and make sure we're not rescaling. Let's make sure there's no labels here. Okay. And now when I tilt my accelerometer, my accelerate all the way to the right, should get somewhere close to -1 if I'm calibrated well, or here, let me go ahead and calibrate that. Accelerate. Let's calibrate this. So that should give me a value close to 1 and -1. Alright, good. And let's take a look. So close to -1, 0.98, that's pretty darn close. And this is close to +1. I want to tilt the sound back and forth in a room as I do that. So input pan X, and I want you to take notice that as I'm tilting it this way, I'm moving the sound one direction, and as I'm tilting it the other way, moving it the other. Now, this is sort of opposite, so I need to change this, you guessed it, in the rescale for that track. So just simply go over here, go to process, and where it says -1 to 1, I'm just going to set that to a 1 to a -1. And what that does is it just simply inverts the data. And now I can go back here. You can see me when I move here, it's on the right side, here's on the left side, at least according to my camera. It might be opposite for you, I'm not sure. And now let's say I want to move things back and forth in the room as well. So I'm going to just create a new data track. I'm going to select accelerate, Excel Y. Let's make sure this process is okay, good. And I'm just going to go ahead and select input 1 Y. Okay. And now let me go ahead and go to the, here we go. And now as I move up, it's going to go up in front of the room. As I move down, it goes behind the room. And notice how it's tracking me really smoothly around that room. If I want a little more resistance, maybe, because my hand is a little shaky, to be honest. I can always put a little more resistance on here. So up the resistance on those data tracks. That way I get a little bit of a smoother response. Remember, smoothness is inversely correlational with responsiveness. But now take a look. So now it's gonna slowly catch up with my hand as I move around the room, which could be nice. I mean, there's sort of a resistance in the data now. So, and if you don't want it, just get rid of it. All right, thanks.